Good morning. Gat Puno is here. Happy New Year to all. First day. This is December 31st here in Florida and New Year's Day in the Philippines. Topic of today, my own father, GranMaestro Felipe Garaymot Baet. Oh, they call him Peping Garaymot. Here we go. It's hard to talk about your own father. At the same time, there are so many you want to tell. So much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this video an introduction about my dad. And then I will talk about him. Maybe in the future video. Year by year, my experience with my dad. I started when I was 6 because that's all I remember. But anyway, my father is the coolest father you ever had. Well, that's all I have. Anyway, he was born on August 23 of 1930. Some records say he was born on 1932. And his name recorded is Felipe Valiente Baet. Some records say too, Felipe Kahumban Baet. So, they're both the same person. Okay, so I want you all to see that in the Philippine records, sometimes it's mixed up, but it's accepted by the government because as long as they prove it that the same person. It's like me, what happened to me. Anyway, he's the third of the fifth son of GranMaestro Jose Baet and Elicia Kahumban Valiente. Here we go. Now you heard Baet. Here we go. That my grandmother and my grandfather. So, my memory of my dad started on 1969. Yeah, I remember 69. I don't remember when I was before that. Very bits and pieces. I all remember my dad would carry me to his back and to his shoulder every afternoon. He would kiss my belly. He would tickles me. That's how I remember my dad when I was young. And he always called me ayang, ayang, you know, that's what it is. That's what he used to call me, ayang. My dad is one of the sweetest father you ever had. He has this charm to his kids, you know, that you cannot get upset to him. You know, he has a very fair to his kids. But he always showed love to the young ones, to the younger one. Because I remember I was spoiled. I am 6 years that I'm the only one. I'm the youngest one, because next to me, both died. 2 of them died. So he spoiled me from the beginning. Well, I can get away with so much when I was a kid. I can get away with so many things that not my brother and sister can. I knew that. I feel it. But to my mother, it's different. But anyway, and I'm gonna talk about my mother, you know, in the future, not now. I'm talking about my dad. Dad is one of the person that I run every time I get in trouble. I can tell him anything without hesitation. I can tell him almost anything why I get in trouble. I cannot lie to him. It's like looking at him is you have no choice only to tell him the truth. And then he's the one who would lie for you to protect you. And that's what my dad is. And he's willing to put himself in trouble because of you kids. And that's very much true to all of my brother and sister. That's what my dad is. My dad is very responsible man. Works so hard. He made day and night is a working time. He sleep, but he's still awake. Somehow, every time you need him, he's there. You know, so I have fortunate to have dad that every time I get in trouble, I have someone to run to and talk to. Because I know a lot of people, they're not sweet relationship with their father. But my dad is different. He's the one that spoiled me more than my mother. Well, my mother spoiled me when I was baby. But you know, gotta remember, I was the bad kid. 6 years old, I remember that my dad would take me and tell me that I cannot do what I did. You know, and I don't understand why. But I just go along with it. Yeah. My sister would take care of me, that Carmelita, as my second mother. You know, in a sense, because my mother is always taking care of, you know, looking for us to supplement my dad's income to feed us. You know, we are not rich. We are born. You know, my dad is a farmer, fisherman, and there, you know, most of the time we were in the orchard in the Kaingin, you know, trying to make a living. So that's how I grew up, seeing my dad. And I remember telling me, he told me that he wished to have one out of his 7 sons, one of us would turn a soldier. I want to do that for her, but I failed. I failed. Daniel want to do that for him. He also failed. He's the first one who failed. Then Rodrigo want to do that for him. Wanna be a soldier, and he also failed. Jose never tried. So anyway, I don't know about Enrique and Ferdinand and Augusto if they ever try, because they're growing up. I'm already here in United States. But my dad was so happy when I was graduate second lieutenant in ROTC, actually COTC, Cadet Officer Training Course. See my dad so happy. He thought that he's gonna have a soldier son. You know, when I was teaching Arnis in Eastern Laguna colleges, he was so happy. You know, because he see that I'm making money. Very supportive. Then things went wrong. You know, he asked me to go to Manila. There are so many people, you know, want my booty. You know how it is in the Philippines. When you get in trouble with somebody, you don't get in trouble, it's only one. You get in trouble with the whole family. Therefore, I got in trouble with one family, then the next family, then the other family. Then, last thing you know, you have 10 family after you. And my dad is very well protectors of us. And he told us, you better go to Manila. Hide. You better go and seek a job in Manila. Luckily, my best friend, Winston, took me as a part-timer in his hotel one December, you know, and that's what my luck, you know, start.